Just sorry to say that again. I'm way back because the signals problems. Maybe it's due to climate. It's happening every day. It happens, so it's nothing new. Well, I was talking about भारत. हम भारत के बारे में बात कर रहे थे कि भारत के बारे में क्या बनना चाहिए, क्या होना चाहिए, क्या राजनीतिक दलों को साथ रखना चाहिए, इनके साथ हम चल सकते हैं नहीं चल सकते हैं, ये एक बहुत बड़ा इशू है। और राजनीतिक दल क्या, राजनीतिक दल है सेवा करने वाले दल है, ये बात सोचने की हमें सोचना चाहिए सबको। ये भारत के हर व्यक्ति की ड्यूटी। जैसे वंदे मातरम की बात की, क्या वंदे मातरम को हम मानते हैं, बोलने में मानते हैं, खाली खाली क्या उसकी मतलब को समझते हैं? तो समझते तो क्या उसके पीछे वंदे मातरम में पूरे देश को, एक हमारे नेचर को, प्रकृति को परिभाषित किया गया है माता के रूप में। जिस तरह जनगण को परिभाषित किया गया है, हम स्वयं अपने निभाता है, हम अपना भाग्य लिखने वाले हैं, भारत के विद्यार्थी विधाता है। तो अगर भगवान नहीं है कोई बीच में, यहाँ भी माता है, जमीन की माता। सच तो यह कि माता खाने को देती है, रोटी देती है, अन्न देती है, अनाज देती है, पानी देती है, हवा देती है, सब कुछ देती है हमको। सूरज से रोशनी मिलती है, विदा उसको नहीं दे सकते। हम इसको भारत माता मानते हैं और पृथ्वी माता भी है। क्या हम उसको रियली रिस्पेक्ट देते हैं जो देनी चाहिए, उसकी इज्जत करते जो करनी चाहिए? ये प्रश्न हर व्यक्ति को आंसर देना है, भारत के व्यक्ति को, भारत के नागरिक को। ये उसकी ड्यूटी बनती है। ख्यालों में रहने से कुछ नहीं होता है। खाली रोटी खाना बहुत जरूरी है, हम जानते हैं, रोटी मिलनी चाहिए, कपड़ा मिलना चाहिए, मकान मिलना चाहिए, उसके अलावा भी बहुत कुछ होता है। पढ़ाई लिखाई विद्या का क्या हो, एजुकेशन का क्या हुआ? बिना एजुकेशन आगे नहीं बढ़ सकते। हमारा संविधान साफ कहता है, ड्यूटी है आपकी, आपको विज्ञान को आगे बढ़ाना है, आपको भारत की हर वस्तु को, भारत की हर इज्जत को मानना है, भारत के संविधान को मानना है, और आपको भारत के हर इंस्टीट्यूशन को, संस्थाओं को मानना है। ये आपकी ड्यूटी है, भारत देश आपका है, ये आपकी ड्यूटी है। और कर्तव्य करने से ही आपको आपके अधिकार मिलते हैं, ये भी हम जानते हैं। अधिकार फ्री में नहीं मिलते, अधिकार छीनने से भी नहीं मिलते, क्योंकि हमारा अपना देश है, दूसरों का नहीं है। हमारे दुश्मन, हमारे अंग्रेज, हमारे जो गुलामी करने वाले थे, हमको गुलाम बनाने वाले थे, वो जा चुके हैं, उनको भगा दिया गया है। लेकिन हमें सवाल ये उठता है कि 72 वर्षों में हम क्या इतने आगे आ चुके हैं कि हम समझ चुके हैं अपने देश के बारे में, संविधान के बारे में, अपनी प्रॉब्लम्स के बारे में, जो आगे बढ़ जाएं। ठीक है, वो लोग जिन्होंने, लाखों करोड़ों लोगों ने, जिन्होंने आज़ादी के समय 90 साल में अपने आप को ख़त्म किया, अपना सब कुछ खो दिया, लाइफ खो दी, सब कुछ खो दिया, स्ट्रगल किया, संघर्ष किया, लेकिन वो कुछ लेके नहीं गए हमसे, हमें दे के गए। हमारे उन्होंने कुछ छीना नहीं, हमको दिया, लेकिन हमें तो मुफ्त में मिल गया। जो लोग 47 के बाद पैदा हुए, मेरे जैसे लोग, आप जैसे लोग, जो कुछ सोचते नहीं इस देश के बारे में, जिनको चाहिए पैसा खाने के लिए, जिंदगी जीने के लिए, हर चीज़ की फैसिलिटी चाहिए। वी वांट एवरीथिंग, every facility without sacrificing anything. This is our personal aspirations. Is that right? Should we rely on those facilities only? I should get this. We have to think ourselves first. हमें सोचना बहुत जरूरी है. How many of ourselves thinking? Main answer comes to our system of constitution, which is very clear, very clearly written in spirit and in letters. But we are destroying our country from each and every angle. Every one of us is responsible to destruct this country. This country which has not been built finally. It's under construction. It's under developing status. We are big population. We are proud of that. But having proud is not adequate. We have to solve our problems. We have adequate number of people now. We are having educated people in this country, which population is more than population of USA. And we are half population, which is around population of whole Europe. Europe had 28 countries, European Union. Europe is about 50 crore people, and we are 130 crore people. Where do they stand and where do we stand? We have to think that. We have about 30-40 crore people which are below poverty line. How many of us are thinking about that? Are we equal to Europe, or when can we be equal to them? Europe is Europe, America is America, England is England. They have their own problems, but our problems are very basic. We don't have food, we don't have clothing to all. We have many deficiencies to our citizens. Education is a problem. Education is a solution also, but we have got education, no solutions are there. Educated people do not have any interest to solve problems. They have only interest to get jobs and move further. Means, if you don't think for your country, you want to be slave of jobs. Yes, you need money, I know. But first you have to think for themselves who don't have anything. I am an example of myself. I don't know how I got educated. I was not that rich. I was from, you can say, very very lowest section, lowest class of public, and it's like dream for me that I got educated. I could not imagine that yes, up to primary school, up to middle school, or maximum to school leaving certificate you can get. But to be a professional, to move further in life, it's very difficult. Our country, we used to call it golden sparrow. It was golden sparrow, of course, sometimes, but now it's not golden sparrow. It's a struggling sparrow, a sparrow whose wings have been, you can say, amputated. It's like that. We have spoiled our nation to a level from which it's very difficult to reinstate itself. We have gone to dirt and dust. As many people we are, we should be very strong. We have plenty population who are well educated, but that education has got no meaning because they think only for themselves. I'm not against those people who think for others, but first we have to think for ourselves. Our political people, to whom I'm calling robbers, those robbers who are supposed to serve this nation are deserving this nation, deserving in every field. They have tacit agreements among themselves that you enjoy this time, I enjoy next time. It's like tendering pool, bidding pool. Few parties are there, 5, 6 parties are there, and they agree themselves that okay, this time you take this contract, next time I'll take and this and that, and they keep in rotation. Do we expect that type of politics in our country? Or do we know meaning of politics? What is politics? We have to answer ourselves. Is it only this election politics? Or is it politics to move this nation further? To take this nation to highest levels, which our you can say duty of every citizen mandates. This duty is not simple. It's very complicated and very, you can say, progressive. You have to think for nation first. You can think for whole world, no problem. But because you are a citizen of this country, you have to think for your nation as you think for your home. Can you destroy your home? You have a question to yourself. Can you destroy your home? Can you destroy your brother, your sister, your mother, your father? If you can destroy them, then you have right to destroy your nation, you destroy that. But remember, you did not make this nation. You did not originate this. You did nothing for this struggle of freedom. You are not involved. You are only extracting benefits of that freedom, benefits of fruits. And when you get something without any hard work, without any struggle, without any labor, you do not value that. When your father gives you billions and trillions of rupees or millions of rupees, you enjoy on that. Oh, I'm a rich person, I don't need any job, I don't need any labor, I'm just enjoying life, and you keep enjoying that life. You don't worry about anything because you are kid of a rich father. But did you ever think what did father? If that father also inherited from his grandfather, his father, that's different. But if that father just earned each and every rupee by hard work, and you can spoil that, you think? I don't think you're in the right to spoil that. You can give it to someone else for help, but you have no right to enjoy life because of that money. Because that money is not yours. Even that money didn't belong to your father, because that money belongs to nation. My money belongs to nation. Of course, I'm using that. But this money is not dependent on me. This money is nation's money. Can you pay money to those who struggled for this freedom? Is there any evaluation? There is formula that how much you can pay to reinstate, to replenish that loss? No, you cannot do. Those freedom fighters who lost their lives, their, you can say, happiness, their comforts, for your sake, can you pay them? Is there anything you can pay them? Like, you have done this for me service. You have done to me this struggling, this service for achieving freedom, and I am paying you this tip. Is that possible? This imaginable, not possible. You cannot do anything for them. Can you pay to sun values or cost of sunlight? Can you pay to tree? Can you pay to waters, rivers, seas? You cannot pay to anybody. You are not that big person you can pay. You are very, because they like ant, and when you walk on footpath or road and you find ants and this insects moving there, you are that one. Why are you pride you have to rule this country? Forget ruling this country, serve this country. And to particularly those qualified, high-profile people, I am really unhappy with that community. Engineering community, medical community, particularly two communities, they are supposed to serve nation, but they do not support nation. They're in their own pride. Now they have made everything commercial. You can see doctors, medical profession has been commercialized, maximum extent. Even they're working in government, they are not working in government. They are working in government only for purpose of salary, only purpose of enrollment. They are working most of the time. They work in private sector. Go home and see. Yeah, okay, they're fine. They work, but they are making money. Go to any hospital. Its building is very good, excellent, 5 star. But how much they charge, we know all. This service has been withdrawn for poor. This service has been withdrawn for middle class. I cannot pay. I cannot pay medical insurance because it's out of my pocket control. If I have to pay 30, 40, 50,000 a year, 40,000, 30,000, how can a middle class person or a poor person pay that? Can you expect a person who's earning 300 rupees a day or 500 rupees a day to afford 30,000 annually? It's impossible. This means that service is off track from that person, and that person amounts 50% population of this country. This means you are depriving 50% people from medical treatment. You may say anything, politics, forget that. You go to hospital, government hospital, and stay in queue for whole day, and then you get treatment, and that too also very difficult for all. Of course, they charge very little, but whole day is gone. If I some source, I know some doctor, I go through that doctor and I get done. I avail my services because of that doctor, because that doctor. I say, oh, VIP treatment is there. This person is VIP. This is reference of that doctor. This is going on. This means that poor is not VIP. I am VIP. That poor is no value to this nation. Medical, if commercialized somewhere here, this means you have thrown out humanity, you have thrown out everything. And who is responsible for that? I say community is responsible. I have seen very few doctors, and this comes in news. They start doing free service for so many years. He has been there for so many years, even distributing free medicines. Well, that's excellent. These cases are very few, hardly negligible. To say some people come from God's orders, and that they represent God. That is not in counting. I cannot count them in common. They are representing God. They represent God. That's something else. And engineering community, grateful. I am also a criminal in that. I am not thinking for this country at all, not at all. Of course, because we are not concerned. The concern is more important. If you cannot concern for something, when I do my job, I concern for my work. I concern for how I do submit this work in time. I have to complete this project. I have to do this. All I think that's only one job for this specific project. Where I am paid, I'm not doing free. I don't do free. I have to get salary, and that's the reason I get work there. If I'm not getting salary, I'm not paid, I won't do that. It may be this country or other country, whatsoever it is. Well, other countries' case is different, there's something else, but I am talking of my country. My country, because I am responsible for this country. As a citizen, to some extent, I am responsible. When I have rights in this country, Constitution gives me right. Constitution also mandates that you have to work for this country, you have to think for this country. But do I think? One thinking is that you have to show informality, and other thinking is you have to do something for this country in reality. Both are there. If I want my name should come in news, I should be a star. That is one aspect, that you have to come in news, and you are a very big person. You are not doing for this country, and another, even if people don't know you, you do that. Both are there. It's up to you which one you want. If you want that your name should be there, your photo should be there, it's one aspect. Okay, follow that. But your conscience shall ask you, your soul shall ask you, you are cheating yourself. How much you have done for this? That's a question to be understood, to be asked for. I have to ask myself what I am doing. I blame others. Yes, I blame political leaders. I blame community. I blame nation. Oh, nation is like that. Why? I was born in this nation. Yeah, I have spoiled this nation. Nobody has spoiled this nation. I have first right to be blamed as citizen of this country that I spoiled this nation. Those people who worked for this nation to get you free, they have gone. They did not get any credit by me, from me. What credit they got? They got money, or what credit they got? Did you get something else? No, they lived their lives, they lost everything. They did not even enjoy life. What Bhagat Singh got, tell me? What did he get from me? What Chandrasekhar got from me? What others got from me? Did I pay them something? Did I give them? Okay, we say honor, honor, honor. But I am getting everything for myself because I am educated, I want a job, I want everything, I want every facility, and then I abuse system. System is that, system is rubbish, corrupt people, this, that. First corrupt I am. If I study self, I can study others. If I am blamable, I can blame others. I have to correct myself. If every citizen thinks that way, I have to correct myself. Major problem goes. But we cannot correct ourselves. We blame. First of all, we are not leaders. We are not leaders, remember. We depend on others. Even those people who should be leaders are not leaders. We in profession say that you are a leader in profession. Every profession has leadership and followership. Okay, you are fresh, you are not experienced, you are budding, you can be follower. But ultimately, you are going to lead. We call lead professional, lead engineer, lead consultant, this and that. What does it mean? That means you have to lead others. And when you have to lead others, you have to lead yourself as well. You have to teach them, you give them a chance to learn. It's your duty. And if you do not deprive them of chance, then you are doing a sin to that. You are not fulfilling your duty. So I have to lead others. I have to start leading, and others have to follow me. Then they will become leaders, and I have become senior leaders. Chain moves like that. Yes, that's a fact. If I consider that I am a leader, then I assume additional responsibility. And I have to do that. I have to perform that. And I have to learn from that. And that's called, whatever you learn every day, that is called additional attainment. In addition to academic learning. Academic learning is given shape of practical learning and tutorialized learning and pragmatic learning, and whatever level of pragmatism you get in, that is your modification, that is your professionalism. But nation is different. It's my individuality that I make it, and everybody's individuality. But that must go somewhere. If I learn something, it doesn't go to someone else. If I research something, I know it's something, it should be used, it should be experimented. But where is that? If we have millions of engineers in every branch, if not every branch, particularly in basic branches, civil, electrical, mechanical, all that, we have millions of engineers, you may say crores. Yes, that's a fact. We have millions of doctors. These are basic professions. Other professions are not basics. Of course, army is there, that's something else, that is top professional. But here, internally, are we contributing to our nation? Unfortunately, despite we have millions of engineers of high caliber in all sectors, state sector, government sectors, public sectors, private sectors, and overseas sectors. Have we used our knowledge for development of this country? That is not 1970, it's not 1960. In those days, people had different approach, different attitude. I was too young that time, but people had ambitions. They used to think that their son should be this, and that was ambition. Now only one ambition is left. Actually, one and only one ambition. How much shall you earn? If you are going to be this engineer, how much shall you learn? If you are going to be doctor, how much shall you learn? If you are going to MBA, you are going to be IAS, what's your package? Package has overridden everything. Package is aim, package is destiny, package is life, and package is death. Package is competition. Means you are living for money only. If I'm an engineer, I'm not happy. Oh, I'll get only 15,000, 20,000 monthly, or 30, 40,000 monthly. Or better become IIT qualified. Okay, I'll get more. Then okay, leave that also. Go to IAS, that is powerful, you can loot public. Yes, that's right. If my ambition is package, so nation becomes a package. Nation is a package of packaged people. Yes, my package is 36,000, 36 lakhs. Okay, my package is 50 lakhs. My package is 1 crore. So you are slave of package, not slave of knowledge, not slave of, you can say, your profession. You are measured in package. You go for marriage market. Oh, how much boy is earning? This much and this much, and girl is earning this much. So they can tell like mother. This happens. You think that is right? Package scale is good or development scale is good? Yes, there is disparity in salaries, I know. This is fault of management of government. This is fault of nation that they did not fix something. And then government service, private service, multinational service, that's another package. Ultimately, you have to work. Multinational is a device to break our society, professional society. That is a device. It's just to attract people because of money. And they'll come to you, best will come to you. Well, that is international device. You can't do that against it. It's everywhere. But just because to get that benefit, should I should I impact upon my society, impact upon my nation? Yes, you can get money. I also got money when I worked abroad, but we did not think that way. We always worked for profession. Those people expected professionals to work as professionals. Means you have to work for something you can do here or off overseas. It doesn't make a difference. Ultimately, you are international professional. You have to work for engineering and medicals are actually international works. You can do anywhere you go into world. It is your every theory is applicable here and there also. Every formula applicable there and applicable here. So it is nothing different or exclusive or inclusive. Everything is there. You can do that. But when you are here, and if even if you work overseas, you are here mentally. Conscious says you are there. You are just improving your nation by working there and getting your money here. That is your own approach. But where my country is going, that's one point. If country doesn't exist, I shall also not suggest. I don't want to be Philistine citizen, stateless citizen. I don't want to do something else, as happened in Bedouins of Arab who don't have any state. There are many people in Arab who don't have any state. They're called Bedouins. So Kuwait is there, Qatar, so many Buddhists around. So I'm lucky first of all that I belong to this country. That's my luck. I'm not a refugee from somewhere else. You know, hundreds and thousands of refugees are coming from Africa and going to Europe these days. They have no life. They are struggling to reach Europe. They are called illegal immigrants. So I am not illegal immigrants first of all. I am owner of this country. I belong to this country. Is that not a degree of satisfaction for me? It is a degree of satisfaction that at least I have home. I'm not overseas, I'm not homeless. Homeless means nation homeless, and one other homeless is you don't have something to live in, no cover on your head. I am lucky that I have that. And there are millions of people who are lucky, and there are crores of people who are unlucky. They don't have that cover on their head. So first of all, I should be happy with that. But I don't feel pleasure because I have no limit to myself. Even if I am a money, I would like to get more and more and more and more. That more and more has no end. Because I have such hunger that cannot be, you can say, extinguished. We have to think for country. This time is different. It's competitive world. It's world of, you can say, firing what it is. Every country wants to run in race. Saudi is not poor. It is a lot of money. Still it wants to earn more. They know future is, they don't have money. They don't have fossil fuel. People shall not like fossil fuel. Saudi knows about it. They are sheikhs, they are Arabs. We may say something, but they are brilliant people. Saudi and all Gulf and Middle East. They know fossil fuel is no value in future. It shall be banned. They know it very well. Until there's an alternative, they try to make more and more money and diversify their professions, their activities in tourism. You just think they are spending a lot in tourism. They are bringing money to some other countries. For example, they are coming to India to start refinery in both alliance of UAE and KC. They are coming to our country spending 70 billion rupees. Why? They know labor is cheap here. Land is cheap here. They can invest here. They can bring slug from there, means raw oil from there to this land and refine it and sell here or export somewhere else. This is business. They want to profit there, make profit there indirectly, though they are saying we are going to invest in other country, they are investing here, they are investing in China, they are investing somewhere else. They want to use people like ours for their benefit, and they will be successful because we have good land, we can give them. They set very good refinery here. They spend money. They have money. They don't spend in USA now. USA no future. They don't spend in UK. UK has no future. They see future is there. So they have more foresight, more brilliance with their visionary leaders because they are not dishonest. Our leaders are robbers. They are not robbers. They have a target 2030 is our this datum line. We have no target. We have foolish targets only because we don't have food for people. We cannot afford them facilities. Those people are not like this. They are developing everywhere. This is the difference. If you have good leaders, you can lead country in a good way. Britain is a hollow vessel. America is super hollow vessel. They only say something. Oh, I am this. Sanctioning, you can say USA is sanctioning country, United Sanctions country, you can call it now. They have no other, okay, I put sanction on you. I put sanction on this country. I put sanction on individuals. I put sanction on ministers. There is sanctioning method, sanctioning theology. They think this enough. They don't forget that you are not same America as you were in past. You have lost that status. But this pride shall not go. Same thing applies to England. It still thinks I'm everything. That pride doesn't go. They got some status by looting others. That has gone now. But still they are in the same dream. Oh, I am and I am. Stay. Time has gone. Your value has gone because we are educated. Gulf is educated. Middle East educated. They know their rights. They were slaves. You use them as slaves. But you want to buy them. You can't pay. You want to buy them. You won't think money can buy everything. The America thinks. America and China is fighting like enemies in the economics. But they think I am superior, you are inferior. And China says I am superior, you are inferior. So this fight goes on because China has got some power. It's better than us. But we are busy in our robbery, political robbery. We are busy in stupidity. We are busy in our religion frictions, sex friction, this friction, that friction. We are not thinking for nation. Vande Mataram is only for song, only for our political status, not for reality. We don't value our land. Lucky are we that we got that much in past. Lucky are not Gulf people who didn't have water even. We used to belong to desert life. We had water, everything, food. We didn't have any problem. We just stayed everywhere, green land, green crops, everything we had. We were farmers. They were also farmers, but they were different type of farmers. They were struggling farmers. All world struggled. America struggled. England struggled. Canada struggled. Everyone struggled. We never struggled. We slept. We slept. Even post-independence, we slept. 30 crores reached to 140 crores. Who is responsible for that? Okay, you cannot blame any community. We all are responsible for that. 30 could be 50. It could be 60. But it's 140. Who is responsible for that? We are responsible for that. Because we always sleep. Sone ki chidiya, golden sparrow. We call it, it's not golden sparrow, it's sleeping sparrow. Still we are sleeping, unfortunately, because we are used to sleep. For thousands of years we have been slaves and we were sleeping. Means we are too much slavery, we accepted too much slavery that we, okay, get me food, it's good for me, get me clothes, it's good for me, let me live, it's good for me. No use of mind. Still same thing exists. Education is there. People are struggling for education. Revolution is moving. Students are struggling. Nobody is caring. Our leaders are not well educated. Our political leaders, I'm not calling professional leaders, not industrial leaders. Industrial leaders are businessmen. They shall never think, they will think only for making money. whoever industrial or business leaders are there, I'm talking of common people. Our political leaders are actually not politician people. They are leaders who just want to stay in power for sake of existence because they cannot do anything else. If you take out these political leaders out of politics and ask them to do a job, work in labor, work in some building projects, you think they will work? They shall not work. They never worked in life. All political leaders. And we are approving them every time. We approve them all the time. Okay, you be our leaders. We are asking those leaders who know nothing, who just loot this country, who have no other ambition, and we are accepting them all times. This is our weakness, our drawback. This is a, you can say, a defect in us. We have to remedy it. We have no legal implementation. Yes, we cannot think same for America, for England, for other countries. There is democracy, reasonable democracy, and they are law and order situation under control. Everything is under control. Law is valuable there, but in our country, law is moldable. Judges mold law, lawyers mold law, and political leaders make and remake law. They can do anything. They can make law for their interest, and they can repeal law for their interests. And we accept that. We have cold blood. We are cold blood actually. Our society is, you cannot say it's a society of those people who have some anger in their minds, who are anguish, who want to raise themselves, want to rise. They never uprise. We only get up in the morning, think of work, get money, come back and stay with family, sleep, and the next morning same routine moves. Because we do not know what is freedom. We do not know. We got freedom from our British people, but we never got freedom from our own self. We never got freedom from our worries. We don't have freedom from our future. Still, our future is under control of these robbers. All political leaders now, and you can say a few decades back, they are in same boat. I'm not talking of 47 to 60s, 70s. Those were different times. Seriousness existed in society, but now there is no seriousness. No seriousness. Only a game of blaming each other. This man blames that. This is my leader and this is your leader. Their leadership has been selected actually. We had to select good or bad. We have to select what we should do, what you should do. But rather selecting that, we have selected this is my leader and this is your leader. This is my party and this is your party. My party is national and your party is international. What sort of decision is this? What sort of contamination is this? If I am not on same page as you are, I am anti-national. And if you are on same page, you are anti-national. Means national and anti-national formalization has been done. If somebody is against you, I am anti-national. Means we are not using our education for even social values. We have created something that is wrong. We do not understand that why did we create these leaders? What was their requirement? Basic point we are not understanding. That is a big problem. Why should I need these leaders? My question is that. Don't you think you should think like that? Why should I need a political party to run my country? If they do not believe in political system, if they do not believe in service to people, if they just speak and go, they just come and blame to some other party and go, and some other party comes and that blames other party and go. Why? Why should I depend upon such people? This is a question that can change this country if it is answered. 140 crore people have to think. How many of them are thinking? And more responsibility of thinking goes to those people who are educated. Because you got education only for job. Yes, that is must. But did you get education only for that? I will be sold to some industrialist for this package. If that is your aim, then you cannot be this countryman. Can never belong to this country. This country is different. This country seeks sacrifice. You have to sacrifice yourself. You got freedom free of cost. You got everything free of cost, and you think everything is free. Sacrifice is more than expenses. Those who sacrifice, you are forgetting them. You are not valuing them. You will answer them in your soul. How will you answer them? Can you answer your father, your mother? Yes, there can be difference of opinion. I agree with that. But to an extent nation is concerned, we have to keep apart everything. We have to think of future of this nation. And educated people are bound to do that. For me, politics is next to first nation. Nation is first. Politics can be managed, but constitution cannot be managed. Constitution is an announcer that you are this, nothing else. You have to follow this, you have to do this. Don't claim your rights only, do your duty. And it's not only for you, for everyone. Everyone who is in institutions or elsewhere. They have to think first, they have to understand what we are. Until you understand your existence, you cannot solve your problems. Where you solve your home problem, you have to solve your nation problem, because nation is your home. You don't understand the problem. You clean your home, but you don't clean your road, right? You have to clean it. You have to employ someone for that. If you cannot clean yourself, and you have employed, you have employed municipality, you have employed state, but those are not working. You are paying them. Who is responsible? You are responsible, because you are not acting upon them. You are not acting upon government. Why they are not performing? You are not acting upon them. It is your silence, your inaction that they are enjoying. You are never raising questions to them. You are never complaining to them. Why are you not complaining to them? Because you don't have time. You don't regret. Why should I complain? It's not my problem only. Everybody is suffering, let them suffer. This everybody is suffering, let them suffer is an answer from you. If suppose I want to take some action, I want to complain about someone, have I to request many people, come on, help me, I want to complain? Simply complain and that's it. But you want to, wow, the person, if knows who complain, that person shall become my enemy. So what? If that person becomes your enemy, you are scared. Well, I have a bad habit, believe me, I have a very bad habit. Since when I started thinking, it's very happy to write to these authorities, particularly wherever I stay in this country. I find something, and when I know something is wrong, I used to write about that. And it happened many times, people visit me. Oh, you have written to them. I wrote some complaint about some payment long back, yes, decades back, about municipal work. That this work is going very badly. It's not according to quality. After that time, somebody came to me. Yes, you have done this. Yes, I have done this. That's the problem. No, he's a contractor. So what I do? No, no, my payment is held. Okay, what I do? Your payment is held. You did like that. No, no, you write that. I have done that. I repaired that. So why should I write? It happened with me. I never wrote. I don't know how he got payment later on. Well, I'm not clear about that. Maybe engineer wrote, or superintendent engineer or chief engineer wrote something, or they did something, or some other people in area wrote. I don't know. I didn't follow up that time. And I am having this nature to write like that. Recently, I sent to Smart City here authority, Smart City Authority company, that work is going on for stormwater drains, this box drains, and quality is very bad. They are not following technology. They are wasting public money, and you are responsible for that. Huge amount you are spending. There's no quality, nothing. No methods, means even compaction is not done. Forget other controls. Rusted steel is being used. Very bad workmanship. And why are you spending money like this if there is no engineer on site? If there is no engineer, if there is engineer, why is happening? If there is an engineer on site, responsible engineer, either from contractor or from government, don't make difference. Both are engineers. Why quality is not being delivered? I posted this on their website, on their Facebook. with about 60, 70 photographs. It's my duty. I didn't like it. I did it. If the concrete and in 2 months concrete cover is breaking, means where's quality? Where's quality? No good shuttering, no good concrete, makes no good controls, no good reinforcement, bent parts under restrictive. What engineers are doing? I'm not saying they are saving money. They are not saving money at all. They are spending money in steel, though it's rusted. They're saying not saving money in concrete. They're getting ready-mix plant. They're not saving money anywhere else. But there no, there's no supervision. No, there's ignorance. Okay, just some man is left, the supervisor left is working. Why are you paying to engineers if they are not taking care of activities? My question again, I blame because engineer is expert of this work. It's not contractor. It's not contractor means contractor senior. Contractor is a businessman. Contractor is interest in profits. Not here, everywhere involved. I worked for same concept is same. I am a contractor. I have to make savings, and you are a consultant. You are checking everything. When I was in the accounting company in Doha long back in 85 to 6, my Arabic senior was a Lebanese guy. He commented on it. He was a business minded. Oh, you are talking like a consultant. You talk like a contractor. He deducted 2 months of bonus from his salary. Oh, you acted like contractor. You did not. No, sorry. You acted like a consultant. You did not act like a contractor. So I will not give you bonus. Thank you very much. No problem. I will not die. He held my 2 months bonus in 12 months salaries. No problem. I can't change my conduct. You keep me or don't keep me. Unfortunately, I was working as contractor, not as consultant. So I lost money, no problem. But my heart, my mind, that I worked as consultant, I mean as a contractor, but I checked each and everything. I didn't allow wrong. But company, one person is bad, what can I do? This is not a whole world is bad. At least I was happy that I control something. Means if you work in international field among various nationalities, and where everybody is there, supervisors are from different countries, you are from different countries, your workers are from those countries, and you don't good quality, then it's shame not onto my performance, it is shame onto my country's performance. When I leave that job, I'll go away. Maybe they forget me, they forget my name, they forget my face. They would simply remember, oh, there was one India engineer. If something happens, oh, this man was from India, he spoiled this. They will simply say that. My name will be forgotten. And this happens. And I don't want that. Because of me, my country should be defamed. But this is very difficult. In those days, some people were good, some people were bad. But generally, contacting companies, contacts maybe here or south. Only difference is there. Now system is changed. In those days, no quality, no safety, etc. You had to do everything. But money making, profit making is everywhere. Even if you go to US, you'll find same thing. It's everywhere. They say quality, quality, quality system, but in fact, it's nothing. You go to Saudi. I thought Saudi is very good, but when I was in 6 months, I saw it's no difference between Saudi quality and our quality. Generally, in building construction, not much difference. Same fattas are being certain. Means approach is same. A difference only in percentages. But is a difference of specifications. People sometimes comply with overseas people where work, they try to comply. If they know it. I was in Iraq, long back, 81, 82. And really I salute Iraq engineering. I salute Iraq construction engineering. Millimeter by millimeter checking, examination, inspections. And not inspections. Tolerance. 1 millimeter in 1 meter, not more than that. In shuttering, in column verticality plumb, 1 millimeter in 1 meter. A 3-4 meter height, if you exceed 3 meters in plumb, do it again. Same thing in everywhere. And who used to come to inspect? Very experienced, you can say not engineers. Engineers are over them. Very experienced old carpenters our steel fixers who used their trading work long back, and they were sent by their president indirectly. Saddam Hussein, he is man of Saddam Hussein, be careful. Don't go against him. I still remember one of my column, one my wall, I was forced to demolish, dismantle because of certain errors in dimensions, in bulging. I still remember that. I was, insulted because of that. This Indian engineers. Somebody played with me. Well, I'm just telling you how life moves. First quality. Then I try to understand more and more and learn more and more. Means how people react, how people conduct. Well, maybe those buildings have gone now because Iraq is destroyed. And you go to Gulf, GCC, so-called seven countries, there's 6 countries in Gulf. You will find a gradually decrease in standards of quality. Saudi, Kuwait, all these countries, except that Qatar, which was organized country by British, has different kind of culture. But our country is top of all in negative quality, top of all. I don't understand why. When we go outside, when we go overseas, we work according to their requirement, and we don't mind that. We never mind that. We accept that. And we just say, oh, see difference here, how we work here and work there. Why don't we work in our country? You think we are saving money? No, you are not saving money. Only controls you are not doing. You are lazy. You are not interested. You are not having any pain to take that. Coming by car doesn't mean anything. Stand and check is important. He is a chief engineer. He goes to many sites. Okay, he goes to many sites and checks. What's the result? He is superintendent and he goes to many sites. For what he goes to many sites? Does it to achieve something except verifying payments? That's all. Is that job of engineer exclusively? Just billing is enough. That is what I'm saying. We have to involve seriously on activities of every field. It may be construction field, it may be mechanical, electrical field, or it may be political field. Serious business has to be resumed. Sleeping status has to go. We are a sleeping nation, non-serious nation. No worry. There are people who take care, no problem. Why should I worry? I should only worry for my personal life and personal family. We have this kind of standard of thinking. So many documents are available, so many laws are available, constitutions are available, international and national codes are available. But for what? If we do not abide by anything, if our judiciary is failure to give timely decisions, judgments, if your executive is failure to implement anything, everything, and our parliament is a failure to check these laws and what's happening in our country, and public is failure to deliver quality and efficiency, now where do we stand? On an average, we are a dead country. On an average. We are a country that cannot move on its own. Somebody has to come and move it. Why have we come to that level? Why? We conduct so many seminars for sake of seminars, but what do we get from that? How many people are interested to know? You go to some seminar, any seminar, you'll find few people. No enthusiasm is there. It doesn't exist. Means we are not interested in learning. Even on net, so much is available, and so much information is available. How many people are doing that? How many people are interested to know facts? People are not doing that. Life is so fast that people are traveling 4 hours a day just to go and come from office. Life is so fast. People are so busy. But are they really busy? How much time in a 24 hours? How many hours you are thinking for nation? Are you thinking even for 2 hours in a week for your country? You talk for something to someone, leave it. It's not my business. You talk to some engineer, doctor about something is happening in this country, well, leave it, leave it. Let this political PR, Modi will take care, somebody will take care, no problem at all. This ignorance is actually taking us to destruction of this country. Every time I'm using very unwelcome words, but unwelcome words are more important than pleasing yourself and others. Political system has come to a dead end, where there remains no politics, but to just remain in power at any cost. This is our system, and we are responsible for that. We have no option for ourselves. What is happening around, we know, by hook or by crook, by money or by with no money, or by election or by no election, one has to remain in power. This is sole motto of our system, political parties. We call them political parties. Political parties means they should serve people. They should be serious because people elect them. People elect them to power, but they are not, they do not think for people. They only speak for people, and after speaking, they go. They do not own any responsibility. And if you ask them, they say it is said only for purpose of saying. In elections, we speak so many things, we promise so many things. It doesn't mean we have to deliver them. What a brilliant statement. You speak for sake of speaking. You write manifesto for sake of publishing. You do nothing for sake of not doing. Everything cannot be fulfilled. Every promise cannot be fulfilled. How can you fulfill it? We just spoke because it was required just to counter other party. And we are voting them. Why then we should vote? Very big question. If I have to think myself that I have to vote, it's required by law, it's required by constitution mandate, it's required to constitute our representatives who shall constitute government. But government for what? Yes, we need a government, this is a requirement. But government means what? What does government mean? And what does my representative mean? Because I have to just elect them, I have to elect. My question to them is, there should be some establishment relation. If no relation survives, no relation exists, only for constitution of government, and that is my responsibility to vote. Because they constitute government and that's it, after that they enjoy life. They don't think for me. Then there's no meaning of vote. And if I think I'm meaning of vote, I understand that. It's my basic duty to vote and elect someone as my representative. Then I have to correctly, I have to rightly elect them. Now I don't to elect them just for purpose of voting only. Because I do not value my vote. Vote is not understood till now. My political leaders are just abusing my vote. Example, I vote to someone, fine, everybody votes, you vote to. I vote to X party or X person, that person is elected. That person goes to some party. He is further sold or purchased by someone just because that party is not able to constitute government due to having no majority. This person is sold. That person buys. Should I accept that? My vote elected this person. Everybody in my constituency voted for this person. Half say voted for this person. This person sells himself. This means indirectly my vote has been sold. If this person is sold for 50 crores and we have 10 lakh votes or 5 lakh votes, we voted to him. This means he got some money for each vote. What do you call this? Is this politics? Should we accept this kind of politics? And that leader from whatever party, should we accept that kind of leader? If we accept this kind of system, virtual system, this is not given in constitution, this is not given in any law, this is our made virtual system. If you accept this, then I have no answer that how this country is going to and where it's going to. My vote is sold by that person with none of my authority. I voted him to be sold, and I elected other leader to buy him. Which transaction is this? And I still support them. Should I accept those people? I don't want to see such type of people in my country politics. I don't want such type of lawmakers. I don't such type of prime minister and ministers who buy others through someone else. They are selling my votes. I vote from my conscience. I vote from my mind. I vote just that I think for this country, and they are selling and buying. Great achievement. What a philosophy of constitution. Means they have overruled constitution. We can buy you. We can buy your votes. We can buy MLAs. We can buy MPs. MPs are on sale and MLAs are on sale. Buy me for rupees 25 crore, 50 crores. They are waiting. Market is waiting. And we are accepting. Do you accept such kind of lawmakers for you? Because he spent money in election. He spent money in election. One who was elected as MP or MLA, he paid to party ticket. He paid to buy party ticket and spent many crores in elections. So he needs it back. Of course, he's right. He spent money. But I didn't get any money when I voted him. But he's getting money by selling my vote. Mean my pure affection, my pure belonging, my pure thought is encashing, and my educated class is happy with that. My patriotic people are happy with that. My vote is sold, and I don't raise my voice. Should I keep that person safe? Should I not catch that person and break his head? And should I not hold that person who bought him, break his head? Should I not be that much angry? He bloody is selling my vote. Vote is a commodity. My vote is a commodity. You take it and sell it and make money. And other person buyer, he is abusing my power. Should we not concentrate on this type of issue? Is it wrong I am talking? Well, why then I should vote? And even if I don't vote, suppose I stop voting and you stop voting, that candidate shall vote for himself. By one vote only he shall win. There is no law that says there should be so many percentage of votes. Just by one vote in box or on machine, he will be elected. That person shall be elected. This means, where do we stand? Are we living in a fool's paradise that we are bound to vote for some political party's candidate or who expected leader, and that leader is to be elected come what may? Why? What that leader has done for me or for this nation that I have to opt for him, despite I don't know him. I don't know him, but I elect him. I don't know my representative, I elect him. I go to elect political party or to political candidate, I don't know. I don't know anything about political party, but I opt for political party. I don't know about who's prime minister candidate. Elect. There is a prime minister candidate. This is a candidate. If you don't vote, he will not elect. Let him go to hell if he's not elected. What I do with him? I don't know that person, but I elect him. How many persons do they know when they go to poll that who's candidate? Nobody knows candidates. Even after election, they don't know who's candidate. But MP is constituted, Lok Sabha is constituted, then government is constituted, and they are in power. No relation exists between you and MP. No relation exists with MP and government, but all are working. I have no relation to my MP or MLA. I never had any opportunity to use them. I never use them. But I am voting for them. For what? To run government, to serve me, or to loot country. I am serving them. I am supporting them to loot my country. That's true. And they have been looting